Hello, good day everyone. So let's quickly move on to the next exercise under the multiples. The exercise 3H, page 27. This time around, we are moving. So we are going to be solving number 1, number 6, 8, and 11. So in the exercise, we have up to 12 questions there. So we'll be solving 4. And I believe at the end of this 4, once you have finished it, you'll be able to solve the rest by yourself. So this exercise comes also with its instruction. And the instruction says, write down 3 common multiples of the following set of numbers. What are common multiples? Common multiples are the name in the common. So meaning when you have multiples, two or more numbers, you find their multiples. There will be a point where the multiples of a number and the other may be the same, may be common. So whenever you have a common number like that common number is called common multiples of the two numbers. So let's solve this. Maybe that will be more clearer. So we have to write down 3 multiples of the following set of numbers. The first one, 3 and 4. We have to write the multiples of 3 and 4. How do we do that? Firstly, we need to write out the multiples of 3 and then the multiples of 4. So that is the first part, that's the first method of doing it. So we start. The multiples, the number 1, multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. It extends forever like that. Then multiples of 4 are 4 itself, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. It also extends forever. You can't write all the multiples because multiples of numbers extends forever. So how do we now know the common multiple? CM, common multiple. How do we know the common? The number that is common. You see here that 12 is common. 12 existed here, yes and no, and it's here. So 12 is common there. That means out of 3 common multiples that we are asked to write, we have to be able to identify what 1. Then another one is here. We also identify another one here, 24. It's also reminded us that we can't list out multiples of numbers to finish, because that is why we have to put these 3 so that it extends forever. It means that there are many other common multiples that cannot be shown here now. So that is the reason of these 3 dots. So what is the third one? The third one will be 36. When you begin to extend, when you write the multiples of 3s, you will get to a point where you will mention 36 as multiples of 3. Also, you will also get to a point where you mention 36 as multiple of 4. So the 3 common multiples of 3 and 4 are 12, 24, and 36. But there is a short method. This one is long method, but there are shorter methods to solving it. How do we do it? So the alternative method, method 2 now. Method 2. If you want to find the multiples of the common multiples between 2 numbers. The 2 numbers are 3 and 4. You just say 3 times 4. That is what? 12. 12 is a multiples of both the 3 and 4. Then, after you have gotten this one, you just multiply the 12 by 2. You get 24. You get another multiples of 3 and 4. So why do we say multiples? Because if you should divide 24 by 3, it will give you a whole number. If you divide 24 by it, it will give you a whole number. And also, if you say 3 times 8, it will give you 24. 4 times 6 will give you 20. So that is why 24 is a multiple of what? 3 and 4. Also, you can also say 12 times 3, that gives you what? 36. 36 is also a multiple. So this one is shorter. So the multiples of 3, the common multiples of 3 and 4 are 12, 24, and 36. That is it. So let's move to the second one there, which is 3, 4, and 5. In this case, we are going to be applying the short method. Don't forget, the objective of this class is to what? Make things simple for us. And short method is our features of simple things. So for us to do this, we also multiply. We said 3 times, we say multiples of 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, let's write it in full. Multiples of 3, 4, and then the 5 are 3 times 4 times 5, and that gives you what? That gives you 60. So 60 are common multiples of 3, 4, and 5. So how do we get the other one? We say 60 times 2, that is 120. Then you also see that 60 times 3, that is 180. So the multiples of the first 3, or should I say 3 common multiples of 3, 4, and 5 are 60, 120, and 180. That is just it. That is just it. So let's move on to the number 8. For the number 8, so we have 6 and 8, the multiples. The common multiples, not common. It is common multiples, it is common. Yeah, it's supposed to be common multiples. Okay, let's express this as CM, common multiples, meaning of what? Of 6 and 8. These are 6 times 8, that is what? 48. 6 times 8 is 48. So we then say 48 times 2, that gives you 96. So 96 is a common multiples of 6 and 8. Then the last one, 48 times 3, that gives you, we have 4 here. Then we have 144. Meaning 144 is also a common multiples of 6 and 8. The last but not the least, 11. Common multiple CM of 2, 6, and 8. The CM, so we also multiply everything together. 2 times this will give you 12. 12 times 8, that gives you 12 times 8, you have 6, you have 9, and that gives you 96. So we said 2 times 6 times 8 give us what? 96. So 96 is a common multiples of 2, 6, and 8. Then 96 times 2 will give you 192 now. Then 96 times 3 will give you, we have 80 here. Then we have 288. So 288 is also a common multiples of 2, 6, and 8. And that is it. Now you have to find the common multiples. It's just straightforward like that. So you join me in the next exercise. Thank you for watching.